What is up, guys? This is TheWannaby, and today I am bringing you a double Moab on lockdown, and my new friend Yuhiz got a support Moab while he was running support for me. I didn't really ask for it, but he offered, so I took it. And then there was Riggsy, he also was running support. Didn't ask for it, he just did so. Didn't have a mic, so we couldn't really talk. Yeah, so it's pretty beast. I tried to go for the triple Moab because I killed myself when there was 3 minutes left, but I didn't succeed. It's a double Moab though, and yeah, here I go AFK for a while because my friend called and he wanted me to go out with him and some other friends, go and hang out and such. And so I just AFK here, and maybe 10 seconds later I'll go back into the game. It could have been a better game, you know, if I wouldn't have AFK'd here. But anyway, today's topic, the AMP and OP clan thing, where they run a 6-man support for one person, or depending if they play Ground War, which they do sometimes, where there's then maybe 7 or 6 players who run support for one person. This is just ridiculous. And anyway, these are spawn traps where they get like triple Moabs, quad Moabs, and sometimes penta Moabs. They're just spawn trap, and for some reason these players don't count demolition spawn trapping or sabotage spawn trapping to be legit, because they are spawn traps, even though they are spawn trapping themselves. It's just domination. And anyway, they think, if their excuse is that demolition or sabotage go on for longer, sabotage goes on for 20 minutes and then demolition does maybe 15 minutes, you can really extend domination to be 13 minutes, so that's only 2 minutes extra. Does that mean that yours is then legit? Because you could get banned for doing like terminal spawn trapping on domination, where you just shoot through the walls and kill people. That like OMG, it's Birdman, he's been banned on 2 accounts for doing that, even though he's got like 400 pluses or something like that, like 7 or 10 Moabs. But somehow if you do like interchange spawn trapping or resistance spawn trapping, where you're just running around in like a small area just killing people when they spawn in, is that then legit? Why would that then count as a legit triple, quad, or penta Moab, when if you do demolition or sabotage, or even headquarters? See, I got the first Moab here. Even headquarters, where that's 20 minutes. If you do like spawn trapping there, somehow it's not legit then. Here I kill myself because I try and go for the double. I just don't see the point. It's just fucking weird. They just want to be the best players in the world, even though if you put them playing solo or in a 2 or 3 man party, they wouldn't. I don't think they would get double Moabs that often. Not that I get double Moabs, it's like my 8th or something. But yeah, I don't. They would really get double Moabs. It's kind of pathetic in my eyes. What else? So it's quite ridiculous that they think that they're better players than others when they know where the enemies are, because they are in their spawn, and their teammates are running supports where they have UAV, and they've also, or most of the time they're also, they've got Citrep Pro on, so they can hear the enemies too, and they've got ballistic vests. Right, yeah, I just took one. They've got ballistic vests on, so they have I think it's 50% more health than all the other players. And whenever they get hit, they just go and tag another one, because there's like 5 ballistic vests just thrown to their area. So how would that really make you a good player if you know where all the other enemies are and you have got 50% more health than the enemy team? That just doesn't really make sense. It's very weird. Why would you even think that you're better than others? And here I'm just collecting support. I didn't really even ask for this. Someone just offered, so I just took it. And actually, the player who was running support for me is one of the guys who runs support for Garge, or was it Thomas? And they go for like triple, quad, and penta Moabs. And Garge, he's done like support Moabs. He's got a few support Moabs, but then he's got the I think he's got 3 penta Moabs, and all of them are on resistance, where he's spawn trapping people, just running up and down at the C flag, up and down the staircase, or the stairs, just killing people there, and then just reloading, taking ballistic vests while there's 3 or 4 other players watching his back all the time. Is that really skill, or is it just knowing the spawns and then using them for your advantage? That's more of a mind game, not skill. Like me, I actually know the spawns in most of the maps, so even if I was playing solo or in a party of 2 or 3, I normally play in a party of 2 or 3, I would just know where the enemy spawns. Not in this game here, there was the UAV up all the time. That I would have known where they were, because all the teammates are on the other side of the map, so the enemies must be here somewhere. But yeah, so if they know where the enemies are, they have 50% more health. Yeah, I kill myself again. I try and go for the triple, but I fail. I think I only get like a 4 or 5 kill streak, and then the dog tags get collected. Yeah, so if they know where the enemies are all the time and they have 50% more health, they're just killing them when they spawn in. And if the enemy tries, or if the enemies try and run through another area, his teammates are there, just spawn trapping. I wouldn't really count that as a legit Moab when people are just helping you to the max. You're just there killing people, shooting like one area. Does that really count as legit? Especially when you're going for like triple and quad Moabs. If you're doing like dome 6-man spawn trapping, that's just pathetic. I mean, come on, you just can't play otherwise. If you play in a full party, and you do bad when you're doing solo or running with a friend, then you're just bad. And most of my Moabs, like maybe 80%, are with 1 or 2 parties. And then and then like the rest are like solo no wait, 60% are like with 1 or 2 parties, 2 or 3 parties, and then 20% solo, and like 20% with 4 or 5 man or 6 man party. And this was the end of the game. Yuhi's got a support Moab, and that was 60 and 3. Hope you enjoyed.